Right, hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection, Assassin's Creed 2. If you have not seen the previous videos that with this, watch them first before watching this one. Link below will be, once I figure out how to record games on the PS3, Assassin's Creed 1, and then obviously Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations of the Ezio Collection, and then to Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Liberation, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and if obviously has been mentioned already, but if nothing technically happens with the so-called remake of Black Flag, and nothing as well for the first game's remake, if they never really happen, then obviously only the OG version of Black Flag will be linked below. Because as everyone knows, when Ubisoft shut down, so many projects they were working on supposedly were cancelled. And supposedly with them were the remakes of Black Flag, as I mentioned, and the remake of the Sands of Time. And the reason Sands of Time was still in production was because when they first released the trailer of the Sands of Time remake, no one liked it, including me, because you got the HD remastered on the PS3 and it's still so much more better, and you're like, why couldn't they just stick it to the same material and just up the color or just obviously, you know, like up the graphics but make it still exactly the same? But no, they just went ahead and made it look really horrible, and obviously because of that they put the game back into production, and now because Ubisoft shut down, most likely will never come out. But you know, if by chance, you know, like if this was like kind of what happened with Telltale's, that by some mere miracle it finishes and comes out, then obviously the remake version of Black Flag with the first game's remake as well, if it's true, will be linked below. If not, then it's only the OG versions. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, moving on. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. The Assassin's Creed Trilogy Chronicles of India, China, and Russia. And then Assassin's Creed Unity, Syndicate, and Assassin's Creed Rogue. I'm pretty sure it's called Rogue Remastered. And also with Assassin's Creed 3, I'm pretty sure it's Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that for those two games on the PS4, it's remastered for those two, I believe. And I believe for Liberation it's also technically remastered because it's a PSP version, so I'm pretty sure it's just like a HD remastered for the Liberation one. But anyway, moving on. Assassin's Creed Origins and all DLCs for that. And obviously if any of the other games also have DLCs, all the DLCs will also be linked below. And Freedom Cry is technically a DLC for Black Flag, but it's his own standalone game, like Liberation. So, obviously all DLCs for the other games will be linked below. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and all DLCs for Odyssey will be linked below. Assassin's Creed Valhalla and all DLCs for that will be linked below, along with a crossover between Valhalla and Odyssey will be linked below as well. Assassin's Creed Mirage. And at first, I thought the game was obviously meant to be like that, its own standalone game. But then I heard, just like how it was with the Dying Light 2 The Beast, that The Beast was meant to be a DLC, a big DLC game for Dying Light 2. But because, you know, The Beast became its own very big, as I said again, its own big DLC game, they just made it into a separate game. It was the same thing with Mirage. Mirage was technically meant to be like the Dying Light The Beast, that Mirage was meant to be its own big DLC adventure for Valhalla. But I guess, you know, like as I said, the Mirage game became so big, they just decided to make it its own standalone game. Which is why at first there was no DLCs planned for the game, but I think I've heard recently there was supposed to be a DLC, and I don't know if it happened or because of the Ubisoft thing they stopped it or something. I really don't know. So if there is DLCs for Mirage, then Obviously, the DLCs for Mirage will be linked below, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows and all DLCs for that one will be linked below. And obviously, since the game was created by Ubisoft, other games created by Ubisoft will be linked below, such as the HD trilogy remastered of the Prince of Persia trilogy on the PS3, and obviously, first one will be The Sands of Time, and I already mentioned the remake of The Sands of Time if it happens or not. And I have to admit, when I first heard of the remake for Sands of Time, the first thing that came to my mind about a Prince of Persia remake was The Warrior Within. The Warrior Within, which is the second game, was my favorite Prince of Persia game. Warrior Within is definitely my first, then The Sands of Time, then The Two Thrones. So if by some miracle the remake still happens and they learn from their mistakes from the first trailer and become somewhat identical but still different to the thing, like you're playing the OG games again. If it becomes a success, I hope it means they'll do the remake for Warrior Within, because I would love to see a Warrior Within remake. But anyway, again, the HD trilogy of Warrior Within and The Two Thrones of the Prince of Persia trilogy will be linked below. Driver San Francisco, because it's also a Ubisoft games. And there are other Ubisoft games I do play on the PS3, but I don't remember what they are, so whatever types of Ubisoft games I play will be linked below. And if by some miracle I also do PlayStation 2 games, and I do have quite a bit of Ubisoft games on the PS2, other types of Ubisoft games on the PS2 will be linked below. And obviously, similar games to Assassin's Creed will be linked below. And the only one that I know that I can say that is the game called Thief. It's not really the same, but it kind of has that like Assassin's Creed vibe to it, especially with the stories. So it's why I say that the game Thief, that is kind of similar to Assassin's Creed, will be linked below. And unfortunately, there's not really any other games similar to the game, so just Thief will be linked below. And obviously that's all I got, and so picking up where we left off, I'm assuming by memory we are going to find Leonardo, and I think this is technically the start to where Ezio goes to Italy, but at the same time he technically needs to meet up with the lady, what's her name? Katerina, whatever her last name is, Katerina. That he technically needs to meet up with her as well and help her out in her town as well. So, do you technically do that first? Or, I think you technically do that first, because I think you're meant to take a boat from there to get to Italy, I believe. Yeah, I think you have to go there first, and then you get the boat to get to Italy, yeah. So we're still quite a bit away to get to Italy. But where we're going to start off right now is helping Leonardo make it to whatever he's supposed to be. But so anyways, let's continue on with the game.
Leonardo! Ezio? What luck! I have run into a bit of trouble.
Let me see if I can help.
I know how to fix it, but lack the means to do so. If you could just lift the wagon.
What is this thing?
Eh?
It looks like a giant bat.
Oh, nothing. Just an idea I've been working on. I could not leave it behind.
What is it for?
Well, I shouldn't really talk about it. Beh, al diavolo. I can't hold it in anymore. Ezio, I think I figured out how to make a man fly.
Come on, I'll drive.
But I haven't even told you where I'm going. Venezia, such a beautiful city. So many sources of inspiration. Ponte di Rialto, Piazza San Marco, l'Arsenale. What's wrong?
We're not alone.
What's happening? Who are they?
Rodrigo Borgia's men.
Why? What do they want with us?
I think they want us dead.
Leonardo, hide! They're trying to climb on board! Knock them off! Whoa! Ezio! Someone's on top! Do sharp turns to make the carriage roll!
Hold on tight. It's going to be a little rough.
Watch out! Don't let the carriage roll over! Hold on, Ezio! We're almost there!
Go, Leonardo. They are here for me, not you. I'll catch up with you later. Not you! There! There!
Use your open carefully, men. This one is for food.
Remember your training.
We'll feed you to the flames. Sia lodato il Signore, che divertimento. tire eventually. Choose your enemies carefully, men. This one is no fool.
Behind you! Wow, you're actually not as big an idiot as you look. No, you don't. Forza, ragazzi! Remember your training!
About time you were put out of our misery!
uccidetemi!
Andiamo! Here! Andiamo! Hey, hey!
The Lord is my
He must be late. And she must be beautiful.
Please, just leave me alone.
There! Where do you think you're going? Now you die!
The hunter is hunted, yes? They will soon run
Take it
out.
from behind!
Mannaggia, I've lost sight of him.
I see! Cosmic joke. Always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hey, hey!
Viaggiatori, state attenti! Bandits sighted at the crossroads to Bologna. They are believed to be
Stay back! Don't make me kill you! I'm but a poor fool and hungry. Please don't be too harsh, sir.
Get down, stronzo! Say a deep. Merda! Get him! How can you even contemplate such abomination? Unholy thief!
This killer stains the very stone of our city with his presence. Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down.
I'm going to be sick. Must leave.
Let's not defend the
Grazie. Molto grazie.
He slays with wanton abandon for nothing but his own grotesque amusement.
Come and get your red hot heart!
Attenzione! The power
My reason to forth. Come and see me next you pass this way.
Assassino sighted! Forlì is no longer safe! And to your homes and loved ones, see that all you cherish is safe and well guarded!
Let my experience garnish you in the... An excellent choice, signore.
No need to be shy. Come forward. I've done what I could, but perhaps you should avoid the deeds that brought you here.
The foul, hell-spawned,
Not
infernal
again.
killer you have
When
all
will the
heard
killing
of
stop?
is here in Forlì. He is merciless and feeds off of air.
Nice moves.
Come, good folk, see the latest designs from the greatest designer, me.
Nice view for a girl.
It is merciless and feeds off of terror. Killer stains the very stone of our city with his presence. Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down.
Get down, or I'll throw you down.
Defend this vilest of criminals. He's no hero. He slays with wanton
Pesce fresco, appena pescato!
That is amusement. His nefarious, odious, stinking presence must not be tolerated in our city. Unite for the greater good of all forces. Let Nyland defend this vilest of criminals.
Pesce fresco di giornata!
He slays with wanton abandon for nothing but his own grotesque amusement.
Tonno, nasello, pesce spada! In città non c'è di meglio!
This killer stains the very stone of our city with his presence. Surely God will be displeased with us should we fail to strike him down.
Pesce
Here
fresco,
comes the
appena
giovane
pescato!
signore, whose prowess is supreme.
Noble prices for noble wares.
His nefarious, odious, stinking presence must not
Nicely done.
He wanted everyone to know the secret, to set us all free. They used it to drive him insane.
Come, distinguished client. I may be upmarket, but my after-sales service is without fee.
You missed the executions? How poignant.
And assassino! You won't last!
Fine, fine! Pazienza!
I have no dukes. Bring
Now!
Yes!
Running home to mama!
Glad you are here.
Good evil! Get away! Ah! Bastardo!
Such abomination! Unholy thief!
Where did you learn to do that?
At the crossroads to Bologna. They are believed to be unemployed Gascon footmen. Exercise caution. Bring... Wine for passage or cross at mealtime.
Isn't there a decency law that applies to just such things?
Down or I shoot! Eccolo! Get him!
Has he been drinking?
He's there, on him!
You are reaping the harvest your past conduct deserves! Misery! Assassin! Run! Run! Assassin on the loose!
Vile thief! There can be no salvation.
Madre Santa! Don't look. Walk away.
Believed to be unemployed Gascon footmen. Exercise caution. Bring wine for passage or cross at mealtime. Aviso! Due to the lack of able-bodied men following the recent campaign, subsequent claims, the company of food is offering an extra 3 quattrini a year on all human rolls.
He's here!
you? Come, sir. Just a quick word.
There!
Don't get off so easy.
Wait a minute. Not too... Where the hell did you see what...
Something about it. Was he not just there? I'm sure. Something about that cloak. So
Not you!
Would that happen to be?
Not you!
I know that man. Like you! Got it! Danato! We're losing him!
That's good. Wait stop. I'd have a word with you. Hold a moment, amico.
Well, I suppose you only appear to be calm.
You should be nice to your
All
friend.
these stinking presents must not be tolerated in our city. Unite for the greater good of all forms.
Come and get your red hot heart. Such unbelievable prices I have for you, Stimati. You will say I am... Bravo, bravo, bravo. They be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quattrini.
Now, don't be shy. I only aim.
Let none defend this vile criminal. He's no hero. He slays with one.
But I... Come, friend. Then you must... Ciao, signore. E mention me to your amici.
Vile murderer! Stay away!
Well, I'll be...
Keep away from me, thief! Guard!
Hey, you man.
No! Stay back! Stop! Please don't kill me, signore. I'll give you all I have.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you, stimati clienti. You will say I am quite honest.
Kill himself moving like that. A true athlete.
Hey, you make it look easy.
Farah thought for hours you might injure.
Annual feast in the Grand Hall has been cancelled. Viaggiatori, state attenti! Bandit sighted at the crossroads to Bologna.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, Gesù! Definitely not. Yeah! Oh, here! Over here! Ezio! Here! Over here!
here! Over here! Ezio! Here! Over here! Ezio! Here! Over here! Ezio! Here! Over here!
Stay.
Ezio! Here! Over here! Ezio! Here! Over here!
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life.
I did what had to be done. You would have done the same.
I doubt it. Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a debt, brother.
Di niente.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Where's your pass?
What pass?
You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
Nobody.
Basta! No pass, no entrance!
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there! I need help! Aiuti! Non so nuotare! Oddio, ti scongiuro! Qualcuno mi aiuti! Aiuto! Qualcuno mi aiuti! Non so nuotare!
Madonna.
Oh, you're good. The ladies must like you.
I wasn't looking to impress. Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress.
Yeah, the memory serves. when we rescue her from the tower in Brotherhood, spoilers, sorry, when we rescue her, she gets on the horse, and pretty much from there, we never see her ever again. And I think I remember a lot of people, when I watch people's reactions to Brotherhood, a lot of them get really confused later on, especially in Revelations. It's like, we don't hear anything about Katarina? What happened? What happened? And everyone in the comments will be like, you do remember reading her file in the first game, right? After what happened, she gets exiled to Florence, and she dies. And everyone's like, oh, right. But then, you know, that's what, like, you know, the history says. Because obviously, you know, in here, they obviously, you know, twist it up a little bit and say, you know, like, while this technically still happens in history, they do this in the game that connects to the history, to what it says in the history. So who can say that, you know, like, in Assassin's Creed lore, that she still technically dies from pneumonia in 1509, but maybe she doesn't get exiled to Florence. She gets sent to Florence to be safe, and, you know, so forth. So who could say, you know, like, she dies the same, she does die like that, but in Assassin's Creed lore, she gets exiled to Florence for different reasons. But of course, you know, that's like, you know, game's way to say, you know, like, they do this to connect to the history of what happens. Or happens, I should say. Or happens, however you say it.
And you are Messer...
Auditore, but please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you say, Signora.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you, Caterina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known...
It's quite all right, my friend. Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was? My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milano. Her husband is...
Husband?
Si, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me.
Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities. You know,
So, what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys? Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal, and taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point, but don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Oh, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain. Come on. Abstergo's out there, looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Not you! He's there, on him!
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
All right, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through, it's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault?
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this. Over here. All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
To think, like, all of this that she's doing right now, it's just an act. That she's just pretending to do all this just to betray them in the end. Shocker.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows. That must be his target. the woman from Acre. What was her name? Maria, yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa, alright, wasn't expecting that. Wait a second. How am I following Altai here? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must mean this is one weird dream.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Ah, good of you to join us.
Sorry, long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Anyway, enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work. And so should you.
Warning! All travelers arriving from the lower Dalmatian coast should be examined by a maestro following reports of a recent outbreak of plague. Please consult as swiftly as possible for the greater good of all. News from abroad has arrived. There is talk of unrest among the Ottoman ranks.
even in the video game, you can see the true beauty of Venice and what I would give to actually travel there someday. It's still so strange, like her helping Ezio, Desmond out, and then like it's all nice and friendly with her, and then all of a sudden let's in the I think it's in the Revelations. I think it's in Revelations or Brotherhood or one of them, for the DLC for Subject 16 for Clay. When you go through his life of where he lived and how he was taken, when you learn the truth of how she was manipulating them from the start, when you find out that she was manipulating them, all that time there, she was just like faking the whole thing, being worried and everything. But then when you find out why though she betrayed the assassins, you sort of don't really blame her, because she was sent to spy on them at such a young age. And yeah, sure, working for the Creed, oh sure, an honor, obviously. But then like so many years of spying for them, and obviously Desmond's dad supposedly being a dick and not communicating with her much and so forth. She felt like she lost her purpose, and eventually when they find out, they offered her something better, and boom, she took it. And obviously, to some degree, it's multiple betrayals. That Desmond's father betrayed her, and in return, she betrays them. But obviously, because we're meant to think like like anyone that betrays the assassins is bad. Sure, okay. But there's always the reasons behind it too, and that's meant to be like like the whole point for Assassin's Creed Rogue, that the rogue assassin that goes and kills the assassins from the Brotherhood from Assassin's Creed 3, that supposedly he believes that that what the Brotherhood was fighting for, it was either a lie or something, and because of that, he disbands from them, joins the Templars and hunting down the Brotherhood and so forth. So you understand that the Brotherhood stands for good, but it's always the people in charge that always makes the bad decision, that they say they're making this bad decision to justify their action. And sure, in some ways, it is justified, but at the same time, just because you're the leader and you're saying this justifies what we did, does not mean others are going to agree with their decision. And because of that, betrayals, such as what happened to her and the guy you play in Rogue, do what they do. And in some ways, you can't really blame them. But obviously, it's just the blame game of it's this guy's fault, it's her fault, that guy's fault, this guy's fault, and so forth, so forth. It's just an endless game of blames and blames and blames. It just never really stops. And obviously, the view of Italy, again, what I would give to actually travel there. And not even to stay, not even to visit, to even stay there. Oh, that would be so good. Anyways, we are going to stop here. We'll be back with this again another time. And as always, please leave a like and comments.